Доброго времени суток, с вами Док. И как всегда Dreamfall Chapters. Привет, Илья. Неожиданно сегодня у нас раннее включение, так что может быть даже захватим чуть-чуть побольше, чем хотелось. Хотя я думал, что мы уже на завтра все перенесем. Ничего страшного. Сказать, по чуть-чуть мы приближаемся к финалу истории. И хоть какой-то интерес к игре все-таки уже проснулся. Вот, но тем не менее все равно она как третья идет по порядку, так она третья для меня и воспринимается. Ой, большое спасибо. Ну, конечно, будем начинать. Так. Где мыша? Вот она, мыша. Ну что ж, мы, в принципе, уже остановились в месте, где жил раньше Абнакус в первой части, так что знаковое место. Но там мы встретили... Ага, и Брайан Вестхаус. И отправил нас к кому? Оно хорошо, раз мы все здесь собрались. Кому мы все идем? Так, не понял, искать упоминание пурпурных горах. Так мы вроде уже искали. Тогда попробуем еще поискать. Мы не все нашли. Значит, нас еще никому не отправили. Ой, только не говорите, что мы сейчас все заметки заново будем собирать. О. Не помню, по минус 2,5. Ну, плюс-минус там небольшая погрешность на каждом глазу. О, слушайте, а в отличие от прошлого раза, как-то сразу вижу все эти записочки. Единственное, что все эти записочки нам нифига не помогают. Поэтому начинаем подсовывать.
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
This looks interesting.
The first dreamer references in the annals of dreaming. This book right here. And the chapter about the first dream. It's certainly a starting point. Let's see what it says.
Can you read that book?
I've lived in Arcadia for decades, and there hasn't been much to do aside from studying ancient texts, so yes, I can.
Остается только позавидовать, как он все это шарит, да?
Chapter in question speaks of the Ular. They are said to be wardens of the dreaming one, whatever that means. It's a rough translation. The English language isn't quite up to the task. The Ular and the Yete, one people that split into two. That sounds familiar. It says here the Yete left the Purple Mountains to go south to burrow into the ground. Something about a well of dreams. I mean, I don't know how much of this is true and how much is fantasy or prophecy. It's a difficult book to decipher. There's also something about two dreamers becoming one. It's vague. This is almost certainly a prophecy of some sort.
Непонятно, все-таки должны быть единицы или как.
Peak. It's in the mountains of Yedra. Where's that on the map? Ah, there it is. Straight north across the plains, right in the middle of the border mountains. This is an old book, so I don't know if they still live there. I've never heard of the Ular. They might all be dead. I'm not sure how useful this is to you, but there it is.
Как заметочка выпала.
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
А вот отсюда.
From the pages of the annals. What's a soulless stone?
I'm not sure. The soul stone was taken from Luke's by the warlock.
Да и уж.
It must be retrieved, or the past, present, and future will cease to be.
That sounds ominous.
It does indeed. I don't know about any soul stone, but I'm guessing this Clax fellow does. I wonder if Obnoxus means old Roper Clax.
Та-дам.
The story. He was a 2-bit wizard who resided in a floating castle up north near the border mountains. April said she taught him a lesson. She didn't get into any details, but he lost his castle. Last I heard, he's doing children's theater here in town. Reformed.
В театре, да?
That's a thing a wizard is capable of.
Надо было в тот раз выйти из дома, и уже проблем бы не было.
How do I go about finding it?
The clue's right here in the text. Roper, Clax, wizard, and puppeteer. I'd start there if I were you.
I'm sure Obnoxus won't mind me borrowing this. I'll return it to him in person, if I make it to Cloud Peak.
Понятно. Ничего не будем говорить. Просто сопрем карту. Нам оно нужнее.
It's bigger on the I think I have what I need. I should get going. Should we...
Would you mind terribly if I stayed here to read these books?
Well, it's private property, isn't it?
Obnoxus isn't coming back, and I've been itching for a chance to peruse his library for years now. I promise I won't remove anything or make a mess.
It doesn't look like Brian
Почему нет?
damage to the place. I guess,
Погодка такая себе.
I mean,
Могла
it's
быть
not
получше.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Сыровато.
To you. I hope our paths cross again very soon.
Ну, в этой части что-то он какой-то прям неживой.
Didn't you say something about a wizard?
Плюс еще, да.
No,
No, you did. You said something about a show in the square.
I did not.
Crow.
Oh, right. Roper Clax's Fingerlings. Man, that show's great. A modern classic.
Clax. He's the wizard April Ryan fought.
That's right. He was behaving badly,
Ого.
so she fought him and trapped him inside some sort of calculator.
Холодновато у вас там.
Pretty clever stuff.
Where can I find this puppet show?
I'll show you.
Покажет он. И улетел. А, вон он где. Это лучше, чем в первой части, когда он появлялся только, когда мы его пытаемся расширить. Хотя, мне кажется, мы и так сейчас Ропера Клакса найдем. Думаю, он за километр должен быть виден. А что, вот это что ли? Fingerlings. Ну, точно. Твою налево.
If you seek an autograph, you must purchase my book first. It's on sale today. Only
No, sorry. I need to talk to you.
talk. Well, I only have a few minutes before my show begins, but I'm sure I can spare a couple of them for a pretty young thing like you.
It's an odd name for a children's puppet show.
Интересное предложение.
This has to be...
Да, главное, чтобы все это дело
He and April have some sort of...
кончилось.
This has to be the... Do you
Ну, начнем с April.
Ryan?
April Ryan. Oh, yes, of course. Absolutely. Certainly. Naturally. The bit...
The brave young woman who came to my castle and stole it. And helped me put my sorceress past behind me.
How could I possibly forget.
Блин, ну он вроде не такой был, что-то совсем испортили персонажа.
Issues with April. I'd be curious to learn more.
Трубку.
He's obviously got. So, about April.
Why does everyone want to talk about April Ryan? She was just a weak little human who stumbled onto things she didn't. No, I must apologize. You see, April and I had some disagreements in the...
Что ж ты ведешь себя как какой-то уже маразматик?
Now I'm a different person. As for April Ryan, yeah, she suffered an ignoble death at the hands of our Azadi benefactors. What a shame. What a terrible, terrible shame.
Я что-то как-то сразу не сообразил.
This has
Так.
to be the plan. You are Roper Clax, right? The wizard?
Who told you that?
Well,
Он алхимик. Какой он волшебник, господи.
The wizard part. Who told you? I mean, I'm merely a humble finger puppeteer trying to make an honest living in a cold and heartless world.
but you were a wizard once.
Fully rehabilitated, I don't go anywhere near sorcery, not anymore. You should really read my highly acclaimed and best-selling memoir, A Farewell
О,
to
хоть
My
это
Wizarding
припомнили.
Days.
Только 10 экземпляр остался там.
Redemption and romance, of dashing heroes and wicked villainesses, of flying castles and curious calculating devices. Every word of it as true as the night is dark and the day is bright, of course.
Do you recall owning a soul stone?
Точно.
Soulstone? I don't know what you're talking about.
I was just wondering, since there are so many impressive tales about your powers where I come from.
And where would that be? That was a long time ago. In another life. I've moved on. I'm a different person now in every way.
I was just wondering what happened to the stone.
She took it, that bitch. Balance? Pardon me? I don't know where that came from.
Who?
The Yaga, the wicked witch of the north, as these simpletons call her, as if they have any idea who and what she truly is. She lurks in Riverwood in the dark places. She feeds on that stone like a... Like I said, that's in the past, and I've left it all behind long ago. Now I make an honest living bringing joy to children through my most excellent and revolutionary finger puppet theatre. And on that note, I must beg your pardon, young miss, the show is about to begin.
Can we please talk again afterwards? I have some more questions.
Sure, absolutely, after the show, yes. Toodaloo!
Yes, here we go. This is gonna be so good.
О, представление.
Boys and girls, humans and... well, humans... And you, Azadi soldier standing over there, you're welcome to watch, just don't rattle your sabers or rustle your suits. Welcome to this morning's performance of The Fingerlings. I am your host and puppeteer, Roper Clax, esteemed thespian and raconteur, author and entrepreneur. My book is available for purchase with a free personalized dedication. Speak to me after the show. A donation is both appreciated and expected. Drop your coins into the box after the show. Remember that every iron piece goes towards a good purpose.
Woohoo! Go Fingerlings!
My beloved Fingerlings! Handcrafted reproductions of renowned actors from across Arcadia, immortalized in finger puppet form by skilled artisans.
using only the finest fabrics and natural materials. These lovely creatures are as dear to me as children, and as talented and protean as the finest human players. You're all welcome to approach the stage after the show, of course, to admire my finely crafted miniatures up close and intimately. No food, no touching, no children. And now, beloved audience, prepare yourselves for a journey into mystery, for a true story of wizardry and magic. I present to you the tale of the good-hearted wizard and the villainous winch. Once upon a time, in the distant north, there lived a kindly old wizard in a wonderful flying castle. This very friendly wizard liked to tease and toy with the people of the land, and sometimes he would do silly things like turn them into stone or furry animals and bottle up the wind. Naturally, he meant no harm, and the people of the land loved the wizard like they would a grandfather, a very young and very, very handsome grandfather. But one day, an evil sorceress from a distant land came to visit the kindly wizard. This ugly, selfish witch didn't understand that the wizard was only trying to make people happy.
Краткий пересказ первой части.
Sorcery to steal all of his possessions and trap him inside a tiny little box where the gentle wizard was barely able to breathe. The poor old man was trapped for many moons inside this box before a benevolent wandering god arrived to free him from his prison. The wizard pledged eternal allegiance to the wandering god in return for vengeance against the cruel witch who trapped him. Together they...
There he is, Commander. The dangerous loon who's corrupting our youth with his occult fingerings.
What? What's this? What are you doing? What's going on? You can't... Hey! Hey! Hands off!
You're teaching children of magic, old man. You ought to know better.
Release me, you dishonorable brute!
By the authority vested in me by the Greater Azadi Empire and the Emissary, and in accordance with provisional imperial law prohibiting any and all teachings of occult magic, I'm taking you
Что за бред? Где он учил кого?
Can't do this! You don't know who I am!
Tell it to the magistrate, wizard.
My fingerlings! My precious handcrafted fingerlings! No!
Вот зараза.
I can't believe that they arrested him.
Вот ты поговорили.
I didn't see that coming.
I guess the Azadi aren't fans of creepy puppet shows either.
I think it had more to do with him being a wizard. Okay, shit. So what now? He was my only lead to the Soul Stone. All I have to go on is something about a Yaga and Riverwood.
Riverwood? I know Riverwood. I've been to Riverwood. If it's Riverwood you need, I know how to get to Riverwood.
Really? And the Yaga? The Wicker Witch?
I don't know anything about Yagas, but I do know something about witches in Riverwood. On my last trip there, we had a close encounter with one of them. That witch is toast, of course, but I can probably find my way back to Riverwood. It's north. We go north. Wait, which way is up? Yeah, north.
Okay. Okay. That's something, right? Much better than nothing.
Riverwood.
We just need a way to get north that doesn't involve me walking all the way.
Or me flying. I'm not flying all that way. I tire easily.
Какой вредный у нас ворон, да?
Wait. I feel a cunning plan coming on. Follow me, Zoe.
Uh-oh.
It's either a cunning plan, or I need the toilet. But I'm pretty sure it's a cunning plan.
Хитрый план, как сходить в туалет, да? Ох ты ж.
I still can't believe you pulled off the voice and the whole fake hand thing.
The hat looked great on you.
Totally. Not so sure about the beard, though. My face is itchy. Speaking of faces, I can never show mine in Mercuria again. Not after that last bit we did.
If everything goes well, you won't have to.
At least we have a ride. Can I trust this thing?
They're docile cows, the Elguan. Just leave it to me.
Ваны.
Mush, Daisy, mush!
Whoa, whoa, I think you're upsetting her.
I'll leave the cowgirling to you. I'll fly ahead and scout the terrain instead. Don't lose sight of me!
Угу. Нормально. О,
How much longer will this journey take? Must be nearly a week now.
It's been less than 2 days, and I'm beginning to regret bringing you along.
You're stuck in the cargo hold of a cloud ship with your worst enemy. How could you possibly have any regrets?
And people say you have no sense of humor. If there was ever a time to make peace with Liko, I'm sorry about your father. I know that may not amount to much now, but I was a different person then. I was blind to the possibility that there could be more than one truth. There's been so much death on the road to this place. I left an innocent man behind to die during my escape from Friar's Keep. I thought I was doing the right thing, but I only caused him more pain. When I visited his widow, she only had hate for me. She couldn't understand my reasons for doing what I did. I ran Balsebakim through and watched him bleed to death so that I could make my escape through a blood magic portal. I still wonder if his sacrifice was worth it. Have I repaid that debt? Shepard believes so, but many thought him a better man than I, so why did he have to die? I've tortured and murdered men. What did I gain from these actions? What did it change? What would have been different had I acted differently? All of these choices, Liko, they add up. My soul is heavy. The others believe me unaffected because I carry on as if nothing happened. But their faces and voices are there when I close my eyes. Those deaths never leave me. No words can undo these deeds. There are no excuses for the wrongs I've committed. But I am trying to heal the wounds I've inflicted. It's a long journey, Liko, and
I know. When you arrived from Friar's Keep, I wanted you dead.
really, I couldn't tell.
And people say you have no sense of humor.
They do?
We've been through much since then. I believe I know you. A little. You've taken up arms against your own people, risking shame, death, and your immortal soul, because you believe they're misguided. It cannot be easy being hated and feared by both sides. I may still despise you because you murdered my father. I may still dislike you because you're an arrogant and intolerant shit. But I respect you, Kian, and I trust you.
Intolerant shit.
Too harsh?
You may have a point.
Anyway, I'm exhausted. All this male camaraderie takes its toll. Keep to your side of the hold, or I may accidentally stab you in my sleep.
Вот и поговорили, называется. О, вышагивают.
Oh!
Приехали, называется.
Well, fuck. Oh, I mean, that hurt.
Never trust an Elguan, cowardly cows.
Oh, something must have spooked it. What do we do now?
This place looks familiar. I think we're close. In fact, I think we're...
Leave! Go, or I'll call the others!
Whoa, hey there, I'm friendly and unarmed.
You're human. You can't be Bird? Crowbird?
Hello. Hey, you're that fretful furry thing we met the first time we came through here. Ben Franklin.
Ben Bandu. This isn't the same human who accompanied you last time.
Oh.
This is my new human. She's mostly harmless. Say hello, Zoe. Don't be rude.
I get... Hello?
Hello. Are you the new Bandu and Bata?
Bamboo... What? No, I have no idea. I'm Zoe.
You're a dreamer.
So they keep saying.
Ну, так как и в старых частях также.
Did you know?
Хотя бы озвучка была русская. Но, блин, я так и не поискал.
Her dreams surround us. The Yaga.
That's it! That's the one we're looking for, right, Zoe? The Yaga!
You're looking for the Yaga? On purpose? Are you
Да
mad?
нафига им Яга?
Oh, I'm not. Her? I'm not so sure about.
You know the Yaga?
She lives in this forest. We do not speak her name. She's mean.
We'll say... Would you mind taking us to her?
You are mad! She doesn't like visitors.
Стоп, раз мы ее туда не убили.
Visitors.
Sounds friendly. But we don't have a choice. She has the Soul Stone.
The Soul Stone? I've heard of the Soul Stone. The Yaga took it from the fallen fortress of her warlock.
Warlock? Roper Clax worked for the Yaga?
They all
Okay.
did. The Gribbler, Clax, all the evil witches and warlocks of the Northlands. But they're gone now.
А, вот оно как.
My people. April Ryan imprisoned the warlock and killed the witch. She saved us all. But then...
Да, геймплея прям стало реально мало. Ничего не скажешь.
Tubes that spewed fire. They murdered most of us. Some fled east. I'm the only one left here now.
That's terrible. I'm so
Вообще
sorry.
непонятно, как в это можно играть, допустим, не зная предыдущей части.
Only surviving Banda. Until then, I watch over their burrows. And I sing. For them. For all of us. This...
Не знаю, банду в первых частях, первую часть смотрелись лучше.
Very.
А это какой-то стрёмный.
That's part of it, yes.
I'll take you to the Yaga. Or as close as I dare go to her lair anyway.
Great! I was expecting you to say no, and by expecting, I mean hoping.
Does the bird always speak like that?
I'm afraid so. Lead the way, Ben.
И он согласился нас проводить. Это вообще какой-то фан-сервис на самом деле. Играть в это можно только зная предыдущие части. А так вообще с какой-то...
The Yaga's beyond the ridge. Once you cross that, you're in her realm.
You're not coming with?
Did you not hear me when I said she was hungry? No, I'm not coming with you. The walls of that place are thin, and she can smell my magic.
A wise decision, tiny man. Come on, Zoe, let's turn around and head back with Ben. Maybe catch a fat squirrel and roast it for dinner?
This is what we came here for. If we don't get the Soul Stone...
Everyone dies, the world ends, no more Christmases, blah, blah, blah. I'm so sick of walking into one perilous scenario after the other. After we're done with this one, no more adventures. I swear to the feather gods of old.
You'll know you're there when you see the Gribbler's old house. She was the witch who lived here before. The Gribblers served the Yaga, and that's where she came through, from the beyond.
Will you wait for us, Ben?
I'll wait until nightfall. But if you're not back by then...
We'll be back.
And I had such a craving for crispy squirrel.
Хрустящую белку, может какой. Ой, нам бы, в принципе, озвучку бы вернуть русскую. Но, мне кажется, уже поздно, когда больше половины игры пройдено. Так, сейчас небольшой перерывчик. И я вернусь. Что такое? Ребята, вы это слышали? Кто-то чихнул. Ну, я думаю, если пойти по дороге, с нами ничего не случится особо. Хотя, чего нам бояться, мы ж вроде вооружены. Карета бы не помешала, согласен. Я, скорее всего, опять забываюсь о том, что тут есть наверняка какое-нибудь перемещение. Ух ты ж, господи. Напугала собака. Ага, смешно. Идешь такой, раз собака. Это хорошо, что один напал, если б несколько. Так и лежал бы мой хладный труп. Покатился. Глядите, глядите. Даже мертвый пытается от меня сбежать. Походу его что-то магнитит. Давайте последим, как далеко он может укатиться. А, прилетел. Прилетел, я его слышу. Ребята, можно я пройду? Ну, и в кого-то тут стрелять собрался, красавец. Читер. Он решил через стену стрелять. Ай-яй-яй. Либо ты трус, либо ты читер. Но в любом случае... Это хоть залезь повыше. Ну. И чем он помогать собрался, я не знаю.
Ты Долбакин.
Долбакин? Балдахин? Кто я?
Советую вам полагаться на собственную силу, а не на сказки легенды.
Ну, сказки не сказки, но у нас есть сила, мы можем орать. Да, было бы забавно на великих родах разобраться с другой стороны и сказать, типа, чуваки, знаете, я тут такой хитрожопый, я нашел другую дорогу, 7000 ступеней. Шлеп, 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 шлеп. Ну, может, конечно бы и да. Ну, квесты уже тема не актуальная, по крайней мере в том виде, в каком вот первая часть делалась и все такое. Я думаю, хотя бы как вторая. Все-таки она тоже похожа на квесты, но немножечко более измененного такого рода. Все-таки адаптации много, вот, хорроры, например, те же. Это же является тоже продолжением квестов, но с определенным таким антуражем. Ну, элементы хоррора тоже везде встречаются. Тут тоже такое специфичное местечко, прям настораживает немножко. Ох ты ж, ёпсь.
I don't feel very welcome. I mean, this isn't just a bad sign, it's all the bad signs all at once.
А вот этот момент даже в этом плане получше. Этого не хватало в какой-нибудь первой части, допустим. Хотя, опять же, вот болото. Мы к ним же выходили после дома Гриблер, получается. Это был путь уже к замку Клакса. Там, может, Яга и живет непосредственно на развалинах или рядом. А, походу так и есть. Опа, дверка открылась. Я вроде похож на дом Гриблер. Нет? А, не дома-то. Как кого нет. Ворон, на кой ты вообще тогда с нами летишь?
I know this smell. Dog's doo-doo, incense, and rotting flesh. Smells like witches, all right. Is it my imagination? Or is the light changing? Is it getting darker? Am I going blind? Help!
И озвучка Ворона шикарная. Видишь, что приходится именно читать, а не слушать его именно на родном языке. А может, знаешь, так оно и лучше. Этим.
I felt this way before when I was in a coma. Inside story time. I must be on the border.
Точно очень похоже. А где дом? А, вот это дом. Парнички.
We're the children that never left. It's too late to save us. Save yourself. No.
Твою ж медь.
Okay, so maybe not just a house after all. You have something that's not yours.
Ух ты, живая.
You give me the soul stone.
We do not know what you speak of.
Whoa, my whole body's tingling. I can change things. I can manipulate this dream. Cool. There are 3 minds in there. But which one's the Yaga? I can hear several voices, all of them angry. It's so loud, so strong. I can't keep listening. She's too strong.
Ух ты ж, блин. Практически. Это Яга. Етить, коптить. Это живая избушка называется. Тихо, тихо. Ух ты. Что мы можем сделать? О. Давай, колдуй. Ух ты. А дверка-то открыта, да? Что можем сделать?
She's trying to kill me.
Ой, блин, все, я понял. Блин, сожрала, да? Ну, зараза, будешь пускаться или нет? Так, ну надо сделать так, чтобы она опустилась. И потом как раз в замедленном времени мы должны зайти. Есть. Блин, специфично. Ах ты ж. Есть. Я уже думал, что делать придется. А он на камень душ. Камень душ. Мы примем душ. Вот что я опасался, что вторая половина игры может оказаться гораздо интереснее, чем первая. Так, мы до камушка-то доберемся. Беги, Зойка, бери, беги. Бери камень. Давай, давай. Ну, хватит, хватит.
Aren't you a clever monkey? Hush, sister. Don't speak to it. Just let it lose itself in the dark. It'll weaken, and then we can eat it.
It'll probably taste honey sweet, like a newborn babe.
Do not underestimate this one, sister.
Сколько ж вас там?
Different about it.
Hello?
Maybe not so clever after all.
We're hungry. We need to eat.
Not long now. You must be tired, monkey. Your eyes grow heavy. Sleep. We'll watch over you.
Show yourselves.
Ну, типа, может, и змеюка была. Непонятно. Понятно, что нам надо просто побежать. Это напоминает уровень из Макс Пейна, да? Только никаких тех черточек нет, по которым надо прыгать. Это идите вы в баню.
It answers back, like a thing with a mind of its own. A very clever monkey.
This one has spirit and something else, something powerful.
Битва, блин, уже будет, во. Господи.
Now, there's no need for insults. We are
The Yaga.
No monkey has ever been here before. We're curious about
Господи,
you.
здоровая зараза.
The sisters.
Bayeb.
Ayaga.
Bayeb Ayar. Baba Yaga.
Older than time. Older than memory. Old as darkness. Always
Типа
three.
того.
Not always, sister. In the beginning, the Yaga was one, and then everything unraveled.
Light came, worlds were born, monkeys bred and became legion. And the one became three.
You are from across the divide. From a world ruled by machines.
Ши.
That's right.
Я не тут.
But not really here at all. Dreaming.
Apparently so.
We thought there was only one dreamer.
Mistaken.
Something made you. That's interesting. We didn't see this coming. We do so love surprises.
Мы
What do you
тоже.
want from us, monkey?
The Soul Stone. You stole it.
Look stole it first. Only fair that we stole it back. What do you want with it?
To bring it back where it belongs. To cure looks. Looks is the
first dreamer. We know, oh, we know.
Хорошо.
You can't teach us things, monkey. We were there in the darkness, in the time, before all this terrible brightness, before you monkeys spoiled it. We had the soul stone then. It fed us and made us strong, but looks took it so that looks could dream. We were there when looks dreamed the
Ну,
first
еще
dream of
часик.
Starborn and
Хочется все-таки выспаться завтра.
If we give you the stone, we fade from memory.
Иначе завтра не получится.
It's all that anchors us when there's no one left to worship and fear us.
But they do worship you, don't they? In the city, they've built effigies to the Wicker Witch.
The Wicker Witch.
A bedtime story, a spineless fairy tale for nestlings. No one truly fears the Yaga anymore. Our power is diminished.
А, завтра по-любому планируется.
They need to be frightened. In my world, scary is popular. There are films, games, haunted houses.
Playthings. We are less than we were. We remember feeding, our stomachs bloated with flesh and fear.
Well, things change. That's how it goes.
Maybe, instead of giving you the soul stone, we eat you up. All your delicious memories, all your dreaming powers. Your soul will keep us warm and sated.
How's that gonna help anyone?
Help? What makes you think we'll help? We owe the universe nothing, monkey. We owe looks nothing. Why should we care if the dream ends? Perhaps, if you give us a little morsel, a taste of you, what can you offer us?
Offer?
A sin, a secret, something dark, something you keep deep inside and fear to reveal.
I lied to... I knew Reza wouldn't like the sausages I bought him for lunch that time. I did that because I was tired of our... That man in my apartment, he was trying to protect me, but I got him killed. I lied to Queenie about the campaign. She saw through the deception. I promised Hannah I wouldn't tell Queenie where she was hiding, but I did it anyway. And what for?
Ну,
I betrayed a
допустим.
friend's trust and revealed her secret to someone else.
Not a betrayal. Not a selfish lie, not cowardice. This nibble tastes like ash and only serves to stoke our ravenous hunger.
Instead of giving someone I'm supposed to love and care for the thing he wanted, I did the opposite. And I did that because I was angry.
Lashing out in anger. But so what? Had you harmed him, we'd have something. Had you killed him, we might have been sated. But this is nothing.
Что такое-то?
That man in my apartment. I lied to Queenie about the campaign.
Ну тогда
The
так.
man died because of my actions. I didn't know who he was, but I still feel responsible for his death.
A panicked decision. The monkey didn't even know she was making a choice. Why give us this? It's a crumb, nothing more.
I lied to someone who was only looking out for my best interests, and I did it for my own selfish gains.
A small lie, confessed and forgiven. Why do you offer us this? It will barely fill our mouths, let alone our stomachs.
Still, we'll take this little piece of you. It belongs to us now, and you'll have no memory of it.
And in exchange, you'll give me the soul stone?
We will not. We made no promises. The soul stone is ours.
Да, ошибись.
If you do that, you'll not only be destroying everything and everyone, you'll be all alone. Who will worship and fear you when they're all gone?
So what else can you offer us, monkey? What can you give of yourself to prove that this matters?
I don't know.
You demand that we give up the thing that feeds us and keeps us warm. And you cannot make a similar sacrifice.
You're right. I can't. I don't have
Да,
what you're
okay.
asking for.
Странно.
I've made terrible decisions, but I don't linger on those decisions. I move forward and live with the consequences. Shame, anger, disappointment, regret. That's not what feeds me. I survive because I let go every day. Because I have hope and faith in the future. Not because I look back. That goes for most people. And all I want is to give those people a chance to make their choices, good or bad, and carry on living and learning. If that's not enough for you, then I have nothing. And if I don't, if I fail to bring the Soul Stone to the first dreamer, Lux dies. The dream ends. There will be no one around to remember any of us, or the choices we've made that brought us here.
Ковато все это дело.
Moment in time.
We know this, little monkey. This is why we are giving you the Soul Stone. But you must do one thing for us in return.
Anything, as long as it's mine to give.
You must remember us when the dream is in you. The world needs us. Without the sisters, without the Yaga, there is no fear, no imagination. Every dream needs a nightmare.
I don't think I could forget, even if I tried. Yes, I'll remember you.
Good.
Good. Good.
Та-дам! Вот и камушек.
Take it. Use it to wake Lux. We would have done it ourselves, but the Dreamer Monkey is the only one with that power.
Yeah.
How do I get there?
Someone's coming. Little furry thing. They will gift you a beast to ride. Go to Lux. You will feel Lux like a lantern in the dark. Follow the light. Save the dream, Dreamer. Become one with the first. What does that mean? You'll find out.
And the clever monkey, beware the wizard of lies.
He schemes, he plots. He wishes to remake the world.
He wears a mask. He harbors ambitions. He always did. But now,
there's something in him. It's a dangerous thing, little monkey.
Блин, походу я догадываюсь, кто это. Но я, походу, все слишком рано это смог заспойлерить. Ну, не буду озвучивать. Оставим это на потом. Слишком много информации, но такое себе дело. Не похоже. В первой части грузили прям по полной.
I have a thing about huge monster houses. I don't like them.
Oh, you're the worst sidekick.
That's what they keep telling me. I honestly don't know why. Let's go back and find the furry little halfling thing again. I bet you he didn't wait for us. I bet you he's long gone.
She's letting us go. What did you do?
Посмотрим, дождался он нас или нет. Нам сейчас назад пилить через все это, да? Или мы сразу выйдем? А, походу сразу. Опа.
Is this the one? That's her. That's Zoe.
You face Yaga and live? This is impossible. Who are you?
Might as well. Zoe Castillo, Dreamer.
Zoe Castillo, Dreamer. She know who she is. Impressive that, for human. Well, Zoe Castillo, Dreamer, how you survive meeting Yaga without losing yourself? You strike bargain like witches of old? Sell yourself to Yaga for freedom and power? Do you serve Yaga now?
I don't serve anyone, and no bargain. I just I don't have time to talk about the Yaga. We need... Who is the Yaga?
I only know what elders tell me when I was child, and I only ever encounter Yaga's servants. One of them lived in this forest before. She was Gribbler. Twisted, ancient evil.
Гриблер это так ерунда.
No one but Yaga know what Yaga truly is. Those who face her never come home, aside from you. My grandmother tell me Yaga was born before beginning of time. Lux and Yaga, light and dark, dream and nightmare. Balance is in everything human. When our world takes shape, so did Yaga. One became three.
Юность, зрелость, свидание.
Innocence, age, decay. All aspects of life. More than the first dreamer, Yaga understand life. She understand mortality. Mortality in her blood. Maybe why she hate the living so much. Why she grew mean and hungry. She spread her will across world into witches and warlocks, sorcerers and necromancers, the weak and malleable. But as old magic fade, so do Yaga. Wizard Clax and Gribbler were two of her last servants, and April Ryan defeated
Здравствует,
them.
Эйприл.
After that, they say, Yaga was diminished. Now Wicker Witch of North is joke to humans of Mercuria. They remember nothing of what she was. They never see their young eaten by night. But Yaga is not the night that threatens world now. Her darkness is different darkness, one that balances light, necessary darkness. She is nightmare that feeds imagination. The other darkness, well, other darkness is deeper and final. A black fire that spreads and burns until nothing left, until time itself is ashes. Even Yaga fear this darkness.
I believe that's why she let me go. So that I can help.
You got the Soul Stone?
You carry Soul Stone? What Soul Stone?
You can trust Bandu Masiri, Zoe. She is an elder. She returned from exile to help me find those who survived.
I have Lux's Soul Stone. I need to take it north, to the Ular.
Ular? Why Ular?
You know them?
I heard of Ular in stories. Ancient people inhabit ruins of their own civilization, high in border mountains. You know where to go?
I've seen a map. They live on Cloud Peak, in the mountains of Yedra.
Maps deceive. Go north and then west. A week's journey on foot before you start climb.
We don't have a week.
Rushing into anything is unwise. You carry Soulstone to Ular for what reason?
To return it to the first dreamer.
Lux is with Ular?
So my visions tell me.
Your visions?
I know this is hard to believe, but I promise
I believe. No need to promise. Story too unbelievable for Mole not to believe. Take Leapfur, human. Ride north, swift as wind. You will reach mountains by first light tomorrow. Leapfur can climb at least part of way. You'll be with Ular in less than 2 days.
She said someone would come, but that thing? Is it safe? I have no idea how to ride that.
Not to worry. Leapfur know well enough for both of you.
What will you do without a mount?
We use feet. Mole's not in rush. We walk slowly so that those of Banda who still live can hear us coming and meet us.
We're going east, Zoe. We'll follow the Banda who fled the Azadi. Maybe they still live. Maybe they...
We will find them, little one. Take Beast. Go north. Do what needs doing. I feel darkness coming. Black fire. Cold as ocean. Perhaps you can stop this, dreamer. Nothing lost. Nothing gained.
Goodbye, Zoe.
Thank you, Ben. And good luck. I hope you find your people again.
Конечно, банда в этой части выглядит довольно странно. Ух ты. Те самые горы.
Thanks for coming. I know you're busy.
It's not often I get to see you. Why this place?
It's safe and symbolic, maybe? It was a safe house before it was raided by Azadi soldiers, under Kian's command.
I see. So, what news do you have for me, Elena? Your message said...
Kian has left for Gian, together with Liko, the Dolmari warrior.
For Gian? The prison camp for magicals? Light. Why? What does he hope to accomplish there?
This is Kian we're talking about. He believes he can save everyone. He also believes Gian holds the key to the future of the Empire.
But breaking into a fortified prison camp? He won't stand a chance.
That's why I messaged you, Mother. This might be an opportunity.
You did the right thing, child. Come, let's talk. We do not have much time.
Вот так вот. Предала его. Или это хитрый ход? Блин, неоднозначно. Ну или, по крайней мере, заставляет думать, что она его предала.
I suggest we scale the fence over there and make our way into...
We should split up.
You've read too many copper coin serials, Liko. Splitting up makes us vulnerable.
Stay together, we could both end up dead. Part ways, and one of us might still make it out, even if the other doesn't.
That's a possibility, but I still think...
Besides, one of us has to locate the administrator's quarters.
How do you know there'll be one of them?
This is an Azadi camp, Kian. There will be detailed records and documents. If you want to find a single prisoner amongst thousands, you'll need records. I'll climb the fence, enter the camp, create a distraction. I look like the prisoners. I can speak to them. If necessary, I can blend in. You find the administrator and the records. That tower looks like a good place to start.
Where do we meet?
If we make it that far, I'm sure we'll figure something out. Try not to die. You still owe me your life.
Oh, I intend to stay alive. I hope you're on good terms with your gods.
I'm on excellent terms with my gods.
If I'm going to find prisoner records anywhere in this camp, it'll most likely be inside that tower. That section of the prison walls appears to be part of the old castle fortifications, from when the Necromancer King ruled Gien. The wall connects with the tower. If I can get up there, I might find a way in.
Интересно. Попробуем, по крайней мере.
This side of the wall is too steep and without footholds. I don't think I'll be able to scale it from here. The old castle walls were carved into the mountain itself. That's where I'll look for the administrator's office, on the upper floors of the necromancer's tower. This must have stood here for 1,000 years. It's an impressive piece of work. Never mind the foul subject. This must have stood here for 1,000 years. It's an impressive piece of work. Never mind the foul subject.
Статуи мы точно не беремся.
There's nothing for me to grab hold of. The rocks here are too steep and slippery, and there are no footholds.
Что за...
The old castle walls were carved into the mountain itself. The rocks here are too steep and slippery, and there are no footholds. It's steep and slippery. I don't see how I can climb up. There's nothing for me to grab hold of. The Necromancer King of Gian.
Уж по статуе.
There are no footholds.
Серьезно.
It's steep and slippery.
Тут колючка, да? Сейчас нас поймает явно.
I need to climb the old castle wall and find a way into the Black Tower. The rocks here are too steep and slippery, and there are no footholds. There's nothing for me to grab hold of. This must have stood here for 1,000 years. It's an impressive piece of work. Never mind the foul subject. There's nothing for me to grab hold of.
Опа.
This wall isn't quite as sheer, and it has outcrops and footholds. I might be able to scale it. This looks like a good place to stop.
Ну, полезли, наконец. Ой.
Light. I can't get any further this way. Got it.
О, куда-то собрались. уже неплохо. Точно было быть немножко повнимательнее изначально. Ну ладно. Че, на лазе перепрыгнем? А, залезем выше. Ого. Ладно, сделано клево.
The camp's larger than I thought. There must be thousands of magicals here. Are they planning to just murder them all?
Интересно, да, что они там собираются с ними делать. Опа. Прыжок. О, и это там скачет. Беспорядок. Другой.
Nothing. I could have sworn. Maybe it was just a bird. You don't think I can tell the difference between a man and a bird? It's dark. It's dark. Just shut up and keep your eyes open.
I only saw this one. The guards are watching the prison grounds. They don't expect anyone to be breaking into the camp.
Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Вот и нету здесь меня. Ух ты. Капец. Все-таки них реально варят.
Who goes there?
Что можем сделать? Можем аккуратненько дойти, да? А, ты ж, блин. Он делает.
It's a doorway of some sort, but there's no handle or apparent means of opening it up.
Who goes there?
Боты.
The guard's pressing something, but I'm too far away to see exactly what. I need to get a closer look. I should wait for the guard to return and observe his actions.
Who goes there?
Вот и.
Who goes there?
Вот и. Здесь настолько нас видно или нет?
Who goes there?
А если с другой стороны стоять? Ауч, не-не-не-не-не.
Who goes there?
Ай, ёпсь. Сколько там этих стражников все ходит.
Who goes there?
Серьезно. Даже так меня увидел. Ай.
I won't be able to see what the guard's up to from this angle. I won't be able to see what...
Who goes there?
Ладно. что ж ты меня за раз всегда видишь?
I won't be able to.
Что он там такое вытворяет?
The guard's pressing something, but I'm too far away to see exactly what. I need to get a closer look.
Who goes there?
Ху. Ху-ху-ху-ху. Да не ху-ху.
I won't be able to see what the guard's up to from this angle.
И куда это мы полезли? Я понял.
They say he hunted humans.
They're keeping an eye on the grounds below.
Human from the statues. A shape changer then. Or maybe he was a blue hide, like them Dolnari down there. Can't tell skin colour from statues. I hope this place isn't cursed.
Блин. Это весь прикол был, да? В принципе, логично, что они там смотрели, надо было у них украсть. Всего-то право, вверх, лево, право, вверх. Ой. Давайте сначала так. Ой. Вверх. Есть. Чуть-чуть попутал. Ну, побольше бы экшона, и вот уже прям игра не такой, кажется, скучной, да? Правильный баланс диалога и экшена — это все-таки важно.
The administrator's office will be somewhere on this floor, I'm sure of it. Management always picks the topmost floor. That's the symbol of the servants' trade. The attendants and domestics that help keep this facility operational. The military branch. They have a large presence here, but they wouldn't be handling the administration of the camp. That responsibility would be the Makers Guild. They're responsible for construction and maintenance, not administration. There's probably nothing in there that I need. That, I believe, is the official seal of the Office of Scientific Progress. There were whispers of their existence in Sadir, but I knew of no one affiliated with the division. As far as I understand, they've been instrumental in the creation of the engine. They're a new arm of government, and unlike most other offices, they appear to answer directly to someone on the council. I'd say this is the best place to start looking for prisoner records and incriminating documents. The Office of Scientific Progress. Most likely the administrator's quarters. Locked.
Anyone around? Isaac? Joran? Anyone?
Никого.
Oh, goddess, I hate walking alley rounds. Fellows may have the wits of a mind bug, but some... Hey! What's going on? Who are you? Anyone around? Isaac?
The office...
Joran? Anyone? No one?
Locked.
Oh, goddess, I hate walking alley rounds. Fellows may have the wits of a mind bug, but some nights I... What are you doing?
Да блин.
Where did you come from?
Я такой шумный.
Anyone around? Isaac? Joran? Anyone? No one? Oh, goddess, I hate walk...
Alarm! We have an intruder! Alarm!
Anyone around? Isaac? Joran? Anyone? No one? Oh, goddess, I hate walking alley rounds. Fellows may have the wits of a mind bug, but some nights I swear he's right. This stone tomb is cursed. What in Shadow's name? Oh, come on, open up, you accursed... Oh, for the love of the first mountain. Got his damn key stuck again. Hey.
Да блин.
Who are you? With my shadow cursed luck, it'll break in a lot. What are you doing here?
А ты ж...
Where did you come from? Fallows was right. This place is cursed. We should never have moved into a necromancer's stronghold.
No. Alarm! We have an intruder! Alarm!
Причем правая кнопка мыши это движение.
Hey, what's going on? Who are you? If I just jiggle at that... Oh, goddess, take me now. What are you doing here? Where did you come from?
If one of these things fell over, it would create quite a racket.
Может быть, что-то еще тут задеть можно, а лучше вообще ничего не задевать, да?
This didn't just topple over on its own accord. I knew it. This place is cursed.
Need to jiggle it just right. Come on. Come on. Ah. Those years spent on the streets of Sadir continue to pay off. The military branch. They have a large presence here, but they wouldn't be handling the administration of the camp. That responsibility would lie with the sister. If I don't return the keys right now, the guard may sound the alarm. The Office of Scientific Progress. Most likely, if I don't return the keys right now, the guard may sound the alarm.
This didn't just topple over on its own accord. I knew it. This place is cursed. That's what this place is.
Так, теперь надо вернуться.
The Office of Scientific Progress. Most likely the administrator's quarters.
Вот ты ж. Мы попали. О, какое местечко. Ух ты, черепушки.
Skulls. Shadow. Someone's got a morbid taste in interior decorating.
Ну.
There's something odd about that wall. Why would they need an anatomical chart? Whose skulls are those? They don't look old enough to belong to the Necromancer King.
Ух ты,
It's
ожерелье.
traditionally worn by a sister. It signifies her standing within the 6 circles of Sadir. It appears to be pointing at something in this office. The First Mountain. One of our seminal religious texts.
Угу. Что это? Письмо.
The last round of testing surpassed our loftiest expectations, confirming initial theories. The Dolmari plague has successfully been triggered in a 7-year-old Zidling. The creature survived 3 days before succumbing to fever and bleeding rashes. It died in blessed agony. The disease has not yet settled in an adult Zid, or plague-resistant Dolmari. Further mutations are required before we move on to the next phase. What in Shadow's name? The administrator must be a knitter of socks and scarves. This speaks in her favor. I've tinkered with knitting in the past. It's an honorable and gentle trade. Anyone who knits can't be all that doesn't budge. Must be locked. Locked.
Вот какие-то документы.
Due to disease spreading amongst the prison population, we recommend reducing the amount of Dalmari meat used for inmate rations. What is this? We do not want disease spreading inadvertently within the magical population, as this will negatively affect test results. Goddess. Mother Utana made me memorize much of this book when I was 12 years old. 1,000 pages. There's a straight drop to the ground. I couldn't escape through here even if I had no other choice.
Ужас какой. Садиру.
It's been a long time. The Necromancer King's lost his head. I wonder why they've all been removed. These statues can't be new. The Necromancer must have had them made when he ruled the island 1,000 years ago. Skulls. Shadow. Someone's got a morbid taste in interior decorating. The wall feels different from the other walls.
Две картинки тут тоже.
Why would they need an anatomical chart? It's been decapitated, like all the other statues in this place. I long to see her sun-kissed walls again, to drink from the first river, and to smoke fresh kaba root. The administrator must have a fantastic view from this window, when it's not pitch black outside.
Так. Причем тут одна книжка лежит.
A man would have had to be mightily pleased with his own countenance to surround himself with these abominations. The Necromancer King's lost his head. I wonder why they've all been removed. Whose skulls are those? They don't look old enough to belong to the Necromancer King. What's the administrator doing with that?
Так. Надо придумать, что тут может быть. Потолок. Интересно, что в закрытом ящике, да, все-таки?
The administrator must be a knitter of socks and scarves. This speaks in her favor. It's sickening. What are they doing to the prisoners? It appears to be pointing at something in this office.
Да.
It's been decapitated, like all the other statues in this place. It appears to be pointing at something in this office. It's sickening. What are they doing to the prisoners? It's been decapitated, like all the other statues in this place. Still feel a bit queasy looking at it. and I still remember every page as though I read it only this morning. It's a letter signed by the administrator.
Ну, подпись направляющий.
The First Mountain, one of our seminal religious texts.
Только эта статуя, да? Маленькая, хоть что-то, но указывает.
Mother Utana made me memorize much of this book when I was 12 years old. 1,000 pages, densely printed. It appears to be pointing at something in this office. Soon, goddess willing, I'll return home and pass judgment on those who have twisted our sacred laws in their favor and led our people. It's been decapitated. Like all the other it appears to be pointing at something in this office.
Сесть, что ли, надо?
It's a letter signed by the administrator. It doesn't budge. Must be locked. It's an honorable and gentle trade. Anyone who knits can't be all that.
А что ж тут не так? А эти куда-то указывают? Нет, эти никуда не указывают.
This necklace has 6 suns and 6 moons, granting the administrator access to and authority within the innermost circle. That's a remarkably senior position for an ordinary sister. Why would they need an anatomical chart?
Да, ситуация специфичная. Ведь понемножку застряли. Хорошим у нас тут должен быть где-то выход.
These statues can't be new. The necromancer must have had them made when he ruled the island 1,000 years ago.
Да, надо еще подумать, что мы тут можем сделать. Вот такое ощущение, что ну оно вот оно же все на поверхности, чего-то мы просто вот не видим.
It's been decapitated, like all the other statues in this place. It appears it's been decapitated, like all the other statues in this place.
Ну что ж, полагаю, что на этом мы остановимся. Разберемся в следующий раз, что же здесь не так. Здесь повторно дверь нам открывать уже не придется, и придется только разобраться, что здесь. Если выход у нас будет отсюда другой, может догадываемся, стена другая, значит там какой-то проход скрыт. А вот ключ должен быть где-то явно на виду. Мне кажется, он должен быть под бумажкой, но бумажка у нас какая-то неактивная на столе. Так что, наверное, потом. Ладно. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел. До скорых встреч.